back to my channel. It's your girl Melanie Gold here. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Today I'm showing you guys how I achieved this beautiful, gorgeous ashy blonde color.
Are you feeling the baseline?
So you're gonna pour your bleach into a bowl, like your mixing bowl. I just used this because it was bigger. Then you're going to add the 30 volume developer accordingly, and you're going to mix it until it is like a creamy texture. Alright, so I'm starting with my closure, and I'm parting my closure in little parts just so that the bleach gets into all parts of the closure. So I'm working section by section, because with the closure, if you don't do that, sometimes you could miss a spot, and then you have some places that are like black and some places that are like blonde. So you don't want that. So you want to work in sections with the closure. So I'm just applying my mixture to the closure step by step, just making sure that I coat it evenly with the bleach. And I'm going to show you guys a little trick, because I wanted to leave about an inch or two of dark roots so that the color looks natural. So what I did was I took a foil paper and I put it on top of the root of the closure just to prevent the bleach from getting on there. And I'm doing that for every section that I work with. And then I would just fold over, the next section, and the the tin foil would prevent the bleach from getting on the roots, which is what I wanted, because I wanted to leave about an inch or two of the roots out. So I'm just applying my bleach. So you want to make sure you're applying a good amount, because you want the bleach to be saturated. Just a quick tip: if you don't apply enough bleach, if the bleach starts to get dry, the process will it won't bleach as well. So you want your bleach to be creamy. The mixture, the bleach and the developer, you want it to be as creamy as possible, and you want to apply a good amount so that it keeps working.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from.
So I'm going to cover the hair in tin foils, and I'm going to let it sit for 45 minutes. So we're going to bleach this hair twice before we go forward. So this is the first step. This is the first bleaching process. So after you keep it in, I washed it, rinsed it off, whatever, and this is the color you will get. It will lift up to that color. I mean, you don't want to keep it in for longer than 45 minutes because you're going to literally damage your hair, okay? I learned my lesson. So please don't do that. Just leave it for 45 minutes. So I'm applying the mixture on the hair for the second time. I left the dark roots out so that it will look natural at the top. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did in step 1 again. I'm leaving it in the tin foil. So this is the color that you get after you bleach the hair twice. So you want your hair to be a really, really light blonde, like kind of a yellowish color. So when I'm washing this hair, it's important to actually see, like, if you notice my water is kind of yellowy, like you can see the yellow color just like in the water. So it's washing off all the color. So you want to really strip your hair of all the color. So that's why you see the yellow. So I'm going to wash that. And this is the color that I got. So that's the second time that I bleached the hair. It came out to be this color. So now I'm gonna bleach it again for the third time. Guys, if you don't have good hair, like if your hair is a hair that is questionable, like if you're not sure, please don't bleach it for the third time. Like if your hair after the second time is already looking like a bird's nest, please don't bleach it for the third time, okay? Just bleach it twice and just be content with what you got. Pretty much. So I bleached it 3 times, so that's the third time that I'm bleaching the hair, just so I can lift it to the highest, to the lightest color that I could get, pretty much, because only then will I be able to tone it and kind of make it to the ashy blonde color that I wanted. Okay, so for the third time I'm repeating the steps, just applying the bleach. And like I said, this process takes a lot of money, okay? Money and time. Like, if you don't have time, please don't even attempt to do this, okay? So this is the color that I got. This is the final color. So it is fully blonde. It's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. Like, so as you can see, it is almost like a platinum blonde. Yeah, so that's the color. You want it to be a platinum blonde before you work with it, right? But if your hair is not, if you know your hair is some $5 hair that you bought from wish.com, don't even attempt this, because you're going to ruin the hair, okay? So make sure you're confident about the quality of the hair you're dyeing or you're bleaching before you do all these extreme things to it, okay? So I'm using my Herbal Essences shampoo, and I'm using that to just like wash off the bleach. You want to make sure the bleach is properly washed. And then I'm using my purple shampoo, my favorite. This is just gonna strip it of the brassiness, like all the orangeness. So it's just gonna, you know, strip it of all the color. And guys, even though I bleached this hair 3 times, this hair did not shed, and this hair still looks good. I was shocked. Okay, this hair is from milagoldcollection.com, the one and only, the highest quality hair extensions you will ever find. Okay, like, look at this hair. I bleached it 3 times, and look at this hair. So I'm taking my toner, and I'm using the WELLA toner in T18, and this is a lighter ash blondie color, I guess. So I'm mixing that. So for this, you're going to use 1 part toner, and then you're going to use a 20 volume developer, and you're going to use 2 parts 20 developer for every 1 part toner. So you're going to see that I mix it using that measurement in this bowl. So I'm using 1 part toner and 2 part developer, and I have about 4. I think I used 4. Yeah, I used 4. So I'm just you know, mixing all of them together, so that, because I have a lot of bundles, like I'm only showing 1 bundle, but I really had like 4 bundles that I had to dye and had to bleach and everything. But for the purpose of the video, I'm just showing you simple steps with 1 bundle, okay? So yeah, I'm mixing that together, and you can see it's already turning purple. So you know it's working when it turns this slimy purplish color. Okay, so the next part is kind of confusing because I didn't really show it on camera. I was recording, but my camera was obviously had other plans for me, so my camera was dead, but I was recording, so it never got to be recorded. So after using the WELLA toner, I pretty much used a box dye, and I used the Garnier Nutrisse box dye, and I used the dark ash blonde, the color that you see, the green color on the extreme left. I used that color, and it came out to be this really ugly you know, green looking blonde that I didn't really like. It was, I don't know, I just didn't like the color. So what I recommend is, I recommend Bell Color Ash Blonde, and then the other one is Revlon Color Silk in Dark Ash Blonde. So I recommend using those. What I did was I took my purple shampoo, and I use that to just like, I just use that like every week to wash my hair, and with that, it's made my hair fade down a little bit more, so it's fading to a it's not as greeny looking anymore. So that's it, guys. That's how I got this color. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know in the comments below. Also, please subscribe to my channel, and please thumbs up this video. All right, thank you so much, guys, for all your love, support, comments, feedback, and I will see you guys in my next video.